When Jonghyun passed away in December 2017, the entire world mourned. But behind the tributes, the concerts, and the stoic public moments, one SHINee member quietly collapsed in ways no one saw. Key has finally begun telling the truth. He almost quit everything. Music, SHINee, his career, his identity. Tonight, we investigate. What really happened to Key in the days, months, and years after Jonghyun's death? And what made him stay when he was ready to walk away? Today we're diving into one of SHINee's most emotional chapters, a story of loss, strength, and brotherhood. If you love real K-pop stories, hit like and subscribe. This is K-pop All Day. Before tragedy, there was brilliance. SHINee wasn't just a group. They were a family built by sweat, training rooms, and Jonghyun's incredible ability to push everyone around him higher. Key often said Jonghyun was my sharpest critic and my biggest supporter. Together they created some of SHINee's most iconic eras: Lucifer, Sherlock, View, and the entire emotional journey of Story of Light. Fans saw 5 idols, but what Key saw was a brother he could rely on. This is where the timeline begins. December 18th, 2017, 4:42 p.m. Key receives the call, the one no one ever wants, the one that stops time. He later admitted, "I couldn't process it. I didn't even understand what I was looking at, what I was hearing." Key flew back from Lisbon, Portugal, and rushes to the hospital. SHINee gathers together, not as a boy group, but as devastated young men. Key describes the scene as unreal, like watching someone else's life. Then came the moment he never talks about publicly, the private goodbye letter he wrote to Jonghyun. We dive in the letter later on. Key said something in a recent interview that shocked fans. "For the first 6 months, I thought about stopping everything." He wasn't speaking metaphorically, he meant everything. SHINee, the stage, his career, the life he built for 10 years. Why? Because every memory reminded him of Jonghyun. Every stage felt wrong without him. Every new song felt incomplete. He said, "It felt like we were moving forward without finishing a conversation." Key didn't sleep properly. He avoided music for weeks. He stopped singing in his car, something he always did. Behind the scenes, staff worried, friends worried. Even Taemin and Minho quietly kept watch. But here's the part that forms the heart of our investigative report. What changed Key's mind? Because sometime around mid-2018, he made a decision that brought him back from the edge. On February 2025 episode of TVN's television show You Quiz on the Block, Key made a guest appearance. Looking back on that painful period, Key opened up about just how deeply he was affected. "I was completely devastated. I kept thinking to myself, what's the point of all this? Should I just quit everything?" he admitted, revealing the overwhelming grief he faced after losing Jonghyun. He went on to explain how SHINee found strength together during that time. "I was in a really bad place, but the Tokyo Dome concert gave us a chance to come together and get through it as a group. I felt like if we didn't have a moment to honor him, it would have been too difficult emotionally. We wanted to send off Jonghyun's shiny but short youth that way." Even now, years later, the loss remains heavy on his heart. "Every year when his birthday or anniversary comes around, I miss him so much. And when we record new songs that he can't be part of, I find myself thinking, he would have done so well on this part." Key also shared the ways Jonghyun's presence still feels close to him. "When I'm practicing for SHINee's performances, Jonghyun often shows up in my dreams. He doesn't say anything, he's just there, whether it's at a concert or meeting. So I always feel like he's still with us. SHINee's always been 5 and will forever be 5. During SHINee's comeback with the story of Light, Key said he felt Jonghyun everywhere. He described feeling like he was beside us on stage. But he also admitted the comeback nearly didn't happen. Key enlisted, and military service became his first real break from the spotlight. He reflected, wrote, mourned, alone. When Key came back from service, he had changed. He said he had found a new understanding. We are always 5. This was the moment the promise from the letter finally makes sense. Key of SHINee posted a handwritten letter mourning the loss of his bandmate Jonghyun. In it, he shared the shock of having seen you yesterday and sent you off today, still unable to believe Jonghyun was gone. He apologized for not being there during Jonghyun's loneliest moments and regretted not being the strength he needed. Key also reflected on how the two of them were the most stubborn members, always doing things their own way, and said that spending those final days alone with Jonghyun helped him finally understand the weight his friend had carried. He promised to look after Jonghyun's mother and sister as if they were his own, and vowed to live a better life. He ended by calling Jonghyun the best artist, friend, brother, and colleague he could ever have, closing the letter with, "I love you so much." The promise Key wrote in that private letter was this: "I will protect SHINee, and I will keep singing for the both of us." That was the turning point. His grief wouldn't silence him, it would lead him. He said, "If I quit, everything Jonghyun built would disappear, so I'll keep going for him." The fan message that rebuilt him? Just one sentence under a memorial photo. "Thank you for staying. Jonghyun would be proud." Key kept that comment saved for years, and the moment he knew he had finally healed, he said it himself. "When I stopped crying when I heard his voice, and started smiling." In 2023, Key also wrote Jonghyun a letter. "It's been a while, Hyung, older brother. It's very cold today and my bones are sore, but strangely, I wanted to see my Hyung on my own today. Taemin finished yesterday's concert magnificently. We are all doing well on our own and taking care of ourselves. As we got older, I sometimes have this kind of thought once in a while. If we cherish and respect each other more like we do now, wouldn't we feel less regretful about the time that had passed? Of course, even these thoughts are one of the great gifts that Hyung left behind for us. We who have passed Hyung's age have become more solid-hearted and becoming children who are honest with their feelings. Thank you. Every year, when a new year comes, I think of you a lot. I hope you're doing well there. I love you and miss you always. From Kiboom." This year, I miss Hyung even more. I always miss you, remember you, and talk to you a lot. After a long time, I met your mother while I was on my way to visit you. I comforted your mother, so don't worry. There are a lot of people saying they miss you so much. Just letting you know. I hope Hyung also thinks about me sometimes and see you soon. Key has also said in an interview, "Whenever we record new songs, I would think, if Jonghyun sang this, he would have done so well. He visited my dreams often when we were practicing. He doesn't say anything. If it's a concert meeting, he would just sit with us and stay beside us while we practice. That's when I realized, we've always been together. It has always been 5 of us." Key once said he felt torn between honoring Jonghyun and trying to keep moving forward. But today, he steps onto the stage stronger, more grounded, and forever connected to the brother he lost. SHINee didn't survive tragedy by pretending everything was fine. They survived by choosing to love harder, sing louder, and hold their memories even closer. And Key? He didn't just cope with Jonghyun's absence. He turned that pain into purpose, into legacy, into a deeper kind of strength. Jonghyun remains a part of everything Key does, not in words, but in the way he continues to carry him, quietly and powerfully, through every performance. If this story moved you, subscribe and leave a comment. More powerful K-pop stories are on the way. Don't miss the next one. You're watching K-pop all day.